You checked your bank account twice tonight. Not because you forgot the number, because some part of you hoped it would be different the second time. It wasn't. This is a letter for the men lying awake doing math in the dark. Rent against income, debt against hope, and coming up short every single time. Stay with this one. It gets harder before it gets useful. Nobody warns you about the specific shame of being a grown man who can't cover his own bills. It's not just the numbers. It's the silence you keep at dinner with friends who don't know you're counting every dollar of that check. It's the excuse you gave for skipping the trip, dressed up as just busy instead of the truth. You couldn't afford it. And that shame convinces you this is a character flaw instead of a circumstance. It isn't. But shame doesn't care about accuracy. It just wants you quiet. Maybe it wasn't one bad decision. Maybe it was a layoff you didn't see coming, a medical bill that gutted your savings, a business that failed despite every hour you poured into it. Or maybe it was years of decisions that felt small in the moment, the debt that crept up slowly, the habits that outpaced the income, the refusal to look directly at the numbers because looking made it real. Either way, you're standing in the wreckage now. The storm already happened. The only decision left is what you build once it passes. Somewhere along the way, you started measuring your worth as a man in the same currency as your bank balance. A thin account started to feel like a verdict on your character, proof in your own head that you were failing at the most basic requirement of being a provider, a partner, a man other people could rely on. That equation is a lie. Your worth was never denominated in dollars, but you're going to have to fight to actually believe that while you're still living inside the numbers that make it feel false. There's a specific night every man in this position eventually faces. The night you finally open every account, every bill, every balance you've been avoiding, and lay it all out in front of you. It's brutal. It's humbling. Some men avoid this night for years, because as long as the numbers stay vague, the shame stays vague too. But vague shame is worse than exact numbers. Exact numbers can be worked. Vague shame just sits in your chest, accomplishing nothing. The night you stop hiding from the math is the night you actually start rebuilding. There is no dramatic, single move that fixes a financial storm. No lottery ticket, no overnight windfall, no shortcut that respects the mess you're actually in. There's a spreadsheet. There's a number you write down and refuse to exceed. There's the extra shift you take when you're already exhausted. There's the subscription you cancel, the night out you skip, the ego purchase you don't make because your future self needs that money more than your present self needs the appearance of doing fine. None of it is glamorous. All of it is the actual work. If this is landing, hit subscribe, because the next part is where most men give up on this, and I need you to understand why you can't. You're going to keep scrolling past men who look like they've never had a hard month. New cars, vacations, effortless success. What you're not seeing is the debt some of them are drowning in to maintain that image. What you're not seeing is the ones who inherited the runway you're building yourself from nothing. Comparing your rebuild to someone else's highlight reel is a losing game with rules you were never told. Play your own game. Track your own numbers. The only comparison that matters is where you were 6 months ago against where you are now. Rebuilding isn't a straight line. There will be a month you make real progress, and a month an unexpected bill wipes half of it out. That's not failure. That's the actual shape of financial recovery. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, repeated for longer than feels fair. The men who make it through aren't the ones who never get set back. They're the ones who don't let a setback become a surrender. They adjust the plan and keep walking. Storm still overhead, ground still uncertain underfoot. This isn't just about the number in your account. It's about becoming a man who doesn't flinch when a bill arrives. A man whose word about money is as reliable as his word about anything else. Every dollar you save on purpose instead of by accident is a brick. Every debt you pay down instead of ignore is a brick. You're not just fixing a balance sheet. You're building the kind of discipline that, once earned, doesn't disappear, even if the money temporarily does again. That discipline is the real asset. The number is just where it shows up first. One day, not soon, but eventually, you'll open your accounts without the familiar tightness in your chest. The number won't be perfect. It might not even be impressive yet, but it will be known, tracked, and moving in a direction you chose on purpose, instead of drifting in a direction fear chose for you. That shift from dread to information is the actual turning point. Not the moment you become rich, the moment you stop being afraid to look. So open the account tonight. Write down the real number, not the rounded one you tell yourself to feel better. Cancel the thing you don't need. Take the shift you've been avoiding. Make the unglamorous, boring, disciplined choice, not because it's exciting, but because it's the only path that actually leads anywhere. The storm that put you here already happened. You don't get to undo it. But the storm you walk through to rebuild, that one, you get to choose to walk through standing up. Elias.